People are like, who is Danielle Victor? And I'm like, bitch, it's Danny with 2 N's. Am I a fashion blogger? Maybe. Am I a storyteller? For sure. Am I a badass bitch? Absolutely. So if you're smart, you'll subscribe to my channel.
Shut the fuck up. Long ass annoying laugh. That's literally how she laughs. When I read those long ha-ha-has, I can hear her and it's giving me nightmares. Like, I don't even want to go to bed tonight because all I'm gonna hear is that laugh. We got her going. We got them all going. Thanks for the promo. All this bitch cares about is promo. Okay, I think my phone might be broken and it's not the fucking chargers. Please tell me, on top of booking a flight this week and not getting reimbursed, I need a new phone. Bitch. It is not the time for this. I can't do this right now, you guys. So we all went in her life. So I said to her, I said she's gonna rob us too, meaning Natalie's gonna rob us. Natalie said, my ego, bitch, no, you're not doing what I'm on, period. She's a bitch, man. I can't believe she's doing this. You're not addressing the fact that she said you were gonna rob us. Then Rocky comes in, finally, after being mute about the contracts and everything else that's going on, and said, according to Tanisha, Natalie gonna rob us. Natalie responded by saying, free promo. And Natalie goes, wow, look how she's talking about me. And I said, yeah, she said you're gonna take all the money. Can we get back to the fact that she said you're gonna take all the money? She goes, well, that was easy. And I said, and I know this is drama, but this is why I said contracts need to be done by tomorrow. Gabby said, bro. And then Natalie said, all the blogs about to post it. Do you guys notice that Natalie hasn't addressed her saying that she's going to rob us? She hasn't addressed the contract. She literally is saying anything to avoid any serious conversation or questions thrown at her. Again, Natalie completely ignores it and says, thanks, Tanisha, shows the balance on our OnlyFans account, and said, I'm really upset, I'm gonna take a second, crying face emoji. Erica said, what the fuck? She said we gonna get robbed. Love the foreshadowing. The foreshadowing is fucking phenomenal, isn't it? Again, you're not denying. You're literally straight up not denying the fact that you are gonna rob us. I just said something, Rocky just said something, Erica just said something, Gabby just said something about Tanisha saying you're gonna take the bag and run off to, I think her exact quote was, I know Natalie. If I know Natalie, she's already taken the bag and she's heading to Dubai. That was her exact words on her live. I don't have a screen record of it because I was going back and forth in this chat trying to get some answers out of Natalie, like, hello, are you gonna rob us or not? And the answer was yes, she is, because she did in fact rob us. Now it is true, the only part that isn't is Natalie hasn't booked her flight to Dubai yet, but the bitch did rob us and take our money. And I'm almost certain that she is going to end up over Rocky, over Sarah, over whoever is going into that house to film whatever it is that they're filming, And whatever, I have a really bad feeling about it. And I think in possibly a week or so, I'm gonna say like a week after they wrap filming and the girls don't get their bread and Natalie comes up with a million different excuses about why they didn't get their bread. Like, she's probably gonna come up with lies like, oh, Oxygen hit me up and I got hit with the lawsuit, and since the OnlyFans is in my name, I had to give them all the money, and like, these girls aren't gonna get a penny. That's literally what's gonna happen. They're not gonna get a 0.0000000 cent of it. Zero. I repeat, zero. So again, Erica brings up the contract. Natalie ignores it. They go back to talking to Tanisha. And still talking about Tanisha, still talking about Tanisha, still talking about Tanisha. No, like, no one is acknowledging a contract. Now keep in mind, I only had my person handle the contract because I could tell from the very jump that Natalie wasn't the type of chick, even though she said on the phone, on the first conversation, we'll have a small little content agreement. No, because you're pitching it like we're rebooting an entire franchise. It cannot be a small content agreement. As long as it took us to get the password to get into the OnlyFans and to have access to the email, I knew that her getting a contract done wasn't gonna happen. So the only reason I got someone involved is because I don't trust Natalie. Never trusted her, wasn't gonna trust her now, and I don't around when it comes with money. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get someone involved. Whatever. No one else offered it. No one else suggested it. Never. At one point in time, Sarah said, I'm gonna have my attorney look it over. Bet. We had to change the payment at one point. Sarah was like, I'm gonna have my attorney look it over. And when she says my attorney, she said she's a guy who's a lawyer. Guess that's her attorney now. Which it shouldn't be, because it's a conflict of interest and you're actually not supposed to be your lawyer. But what do I know? But I had no problem with Sarah's person looking it over. The problem was, anytime the contract needed to be revised, no one was saying what they wanted it to be revised. Therefore, I didn't know what to tell my attorney to give it to Sarah to then give her 2 cents. So Sarah's trying to say something to Erica like, I wanted my lawyer to do it. Danny's contract was terrible. Yada, 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 yada. She wouldn't let me. She wouldn't let me. She wouldn't let me look at it. No, I was waiting for everyone to give their revisions so I could then tell my lawyer, can you revise it? Every 2 seconds on a Sunday, Sarah was like, did your lawyer do the revisions yet? I'm like, girl, it's a Sunday. No. He'll hit me tomorrow on a Monday. What? Anyways, she's still talking about Tanisha, and then finally, she says, I'm gonna sign this contract tonight, period. Needless to say, she never signed the contract. And then she just switches the subject again and goes back into talking about Tanisha. It's actually like, even re-looking at all these screenshots, I'm like, it's f***ing annoying. Like, can you imagine trying to handle business and everyone's talking about gossip or online bullshit? We can talk about this at another time. Can we do the contracts tonight though? Can we get on a Zoom call right now? We're all up. Y'all don't give a f*** about your money? You guys don't you don't want to protect yourselves from each other, from yourself, from Natalie, from her husband Jacob, who, by the way, hopped on a Zoom call to try to explain payments, it'll be easier to put the account in their business account because they already have a business account, and if we open a new business account, it'll take 30 days to open. Okay, bet. Then we'll wait 30 days. I go, this is exactly what I'm saying. Maybe this is rushed. We literally got on the phone. No one is saying about these contracts. No one clearly gives a like when we did Bad Girls Club, we got contracts this thick. Bro, this thick. Then we had to do a psych test, which obviously we're not going to do a psych test on, although if we ever got to the level of being like a legit production and making enough money like Butte and Murray and Auction and all these other places, yeah, of course we do psych tests, especially if we're doing a newbie season. That's another thing I said to her. I go, we can't have a newbie season when we have no idea someone's mental state. Like, it could be like an Uber fan or an Uber hater that just wants to come into the OG house to fuck somebody up. Like, it's just not a good look. Like, we can't be doing that. So then I bring up the contract again. Natalie's like, yep, all contracts back tomorrow, blah, 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 blah. Never got those contracts the following day. I kept saying, they don't want to see OnlyFans content. If we want to put OnlyFans content out there, cool. I said that we should be putting little bits and teasers on the 5 days we're filming, maybe throw some OnlyFans content on there for the fellas, but what we should focus on is just getting the content, and then when we leave, editing the content so we can get the episodes. And it was like, no, 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 no. We can't do that. It's going to be a quick turnaround. It's going to be this. It's going to be that. No episodes. We're going to do it on our phones. Look at blue faces. Every 2 seconds, somebody was sending blue faces live. And I was like, I'm not watching it. I don't give a I don't give a I go, they're literally walking around his house in lingerie underwear. Some lost her tooth, needed veneers. Another is wearing crutches. That's not the energy we're on. The energy should be like, this is what we're doing now. Honestly, realistically, I don't think a grown-ass season of Bad Girls Club we should be living in the same house. I think we should have gotten a house for like daily night activities, but at the very end of the night, we should have dispersed to separate hotels. Because we're grown now. We're not in our 20s. We're not doing an actual reality show with full-blown security there 24/7. We're only gonna have security, according to Natalie, when she pays her fake security guards. I would have done it completely different. But I was like, okay, cool. We'll be under one roof. We'll sleep under one roof. Whatever, whatever, whatever. So this is what pisses me off. Natalie, again, ignoring everything, brings up Tanisha. And I'm only bringing up this point because she says she's like, I'm still open to do it. I need to find a nanny. That's why she's so stressed to find that nanny. For me, okay, I see Gabby, who's a single mom, literally a single mom, who was so frustrated at the very end of, basically the end of us before we got kicked out, being so frustrated because she's spending all this time on Zoom, going in circles. We spent an entire day on Zoom, okay, you guys, over 2 hours, talking about cameraman, and every single person on that Zoom agreed to use the camera guy the camera crew me and Gabby found. That was the end of the discussion. I ended the Zoom by saying, okay, so we're all on the same page. We're gonna go with my camera guy. I'm gonna send him a contract that says you're getting $22.50 up front, $22.50 after we wrap, and you gotta sign like a non-disclosure agreement. You can't discuss anything that happened during filming, any personal conversations, you can't repeat anything. Everybody agreed. That was 2.5 hours of our time. That's 2.5 hours away. 2.5 hours Gabby was away from her kid. 2.5 hours of time y'all robbed Gabby of time with her son. Because you want to sit up on Zoom, agree, come to a conclusion, to then 24 hours later, probably after 17 private conversations where Natalie was brainwashing everybody, to say, we can't use Danny and Gabby's camera people. They're trying to run the show. They're trying to take the footage. They're trying to do all the editing. At one point, Christina called the girls Natalie's angels. Like, you bum ass, you following ass loser. And I think at one point I said, I mean, who are you talking about? Because that's not me. Even Erica was like, oh, that's not me. It's like they're all petrified of the bitch. This is just her like continuously talking about Tanisha. Like every time I would say, we should do this, we should do that, have a suggestion, it's like she would just completely talk about something different. Paragraph, 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 paragraph of shit nobody gives a fuck about. Like that's not what, can you acknowledge what I just said to you? I just typed up a whole paragraph. Can you at least acknowledge the paragraph? Right now I don't care about your beef with Tanisha. I don't. Your beef with Tanisha is your beef with Tanisha. We're moving on in this group chat. You're obsessed right now. You're f***ing obsessed. So here, let's talk about the footage. Here we get into it. She's saying we don't need a camera crew 24/7, yada, 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 yada. She said we have our cell phones. I'm like, nah, bitch. We're not about to film no Bad Girls Club reboot, reunion, whatever it is we're about to do on our mother cell phones. First of all, how are we even gonna get a good shot holding up our cell phones? How? How are we gonna do it? Huh? Huh? What if you're in an argument with someone? You gonna be holding your phone while you're arguing with someone? It's just gonna be your nostrils. We're gonna be looking at your nose hairs. How is that gonna work? It's not gonna work. We can't use our cell phones. It's not happening. She said, this is OnlyFans. And what's your point? There's on there getting naked that have full camera crews. Not everything has to be on a cell phone just because it's OnlyFans. I'm sorry. I didn't get that memo when I signed up for OnlyFans. Did y'all? Okay. First of all, I don't know who the fuck Cordella is. She brought up this dude's name 1,000 times. I don't know if it was a manager, her assistant. I don't know who the fuck Cordella is. I don't care. He's not my team. I don't give a fuck about him. I don't know who he is. You're bringing him up for the first time in a chat. Let's get back to what we were talking about. We need more camera people. I said, we're doing full episodes on top of the OnlyFans. Period. Our fans are not signing up to see OnlyFans content. They are signing up to see full episodes, bonus clips, funny clips, raw footage, as Natalie would say it, of us. Not just OnlyFans. When someone says OnlyFans to me, I think of the little shit they suggested. Like at one point, Christina was like, she sent like a picture of girls like in underwear, cute like sexy booty shorts, and was like, we can play a game of telephone and like cute sexy pajamas. Guys will really like that. Our fans aren't gonna give a shit about that. Comment below, am I wrong? Would you guys want us to be in booty shorts, little pajama sets, whispering in each other's ear, telephone? You guys can't hear what we're whispering because they don't want to pay for mics. It'll just be off a cell phone sitting on a tripod. Do you want to see that footage where you can't even hear what the first telephone person is saying? Or am I incorrect? Because I'm gonna go with a strong, y'all don't want to see that, right? First of all, you were mind everybody and you're still mind those girls, and I actually don't feel sorry for them because everyone is grown. If you can't see when someone's playing you, lying to you, using you, I don't know what you're doing. Natalie's not a team player. If she was a team player, she would have never started an OnlyFans behind Tanisha's back. She would have waited till Thursday to have a conversation with Tanisha. She would have waited till she had a conversation with Tanisha to present any of the ideas they had collectively as a team to any other bad girl to make it as good and as poppin' as it could have possibly been for a reboot, reunion, whatever. And I will take accountability in the fact that why would I think a woman who I have never really liked, never really trusted, and who right before all of our eyes did some shit behind Tanisha's back and then on her in this group chat and on live, why would I trust her? So I take accountability in the fact that I really thought we could pull it together as a group and do this. And I was very, 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 very wrong. Extremely wrong. More wrong than I could ever be about anything. Ever. After we got our access to the OnlyFans, I deleted all the videos of the newbies because I said we're not doing that. We're not going to lie to the fans. We're not going to post up shit. Like, it's just not what we're going to do. And Natalie was like, well, we can lie to them. We can get their votes. And we can get their subscribers. Basically, she was using that tactic to get more subscribers along with the Bad Boys Club or whatever spin-off she's trying to do. So in the process, to get people to subscribe, I was like, hey guys, I will make like a mini trailer. We can put it out there. We can tell people to go and subscribe. I'll work on it. It took me about 2 hours to do it. It was not that good of a trailer, I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's really, really hard to make something good when all the clips are very old. Some of the Bad Girls Club clips are outdated, or they had someone's watermark right across it. So I did my best on the trailer, but what made me giggle is Sarah comes into the chat and she goes, Rocky, that trailer you posted is dope as fuck. Natalie said Danny and Gabby made that. First of all, Natalie, my name is D-A-N-N-I. It's Danny with 2 N's. Please spell it correctly. At one point I said it's Danny with 2 N's and it's Erica with the K. She kept spelling our name incorrectly. I'm like, get it correct. And she said, Sarah said, oh damn, well Danny and Gabby clap clap emoji. So y'all are worried about, even though me and Gabby weren't trying to edit, but even if we were trying to edit little bonus clips or whatever, you all just complimented me. Rocky even at one point was like, yeah, I really think you're so good at editing, like with your podcast and all of that. Even Jada said that. So even if me and Gabby wanted to edit bonus clips to put on the OnlyFans or put online to get people to go to OnlyFans, y'all already know when we put in the time and effort, it's A1. Anyone on my YouTube channel who watches my true crime videos, them take me about 8 hours, especially if it's like a serial killer or something. I don't play when it comes to editing. I take it very seriously. I take my time. I was not planning on editing the episodes. We wanted to sit in the editing room so we could say, oh wait, I know you don't think it's funny, but this is fucking hilarious. Can we fit this like bite in there? Can we fit this piece in here? Like, let's say Erica's in the kitchen drunk at 3 a.m. by herself and she sings a new song like I Don't Understand Part 2. Maybe the person in the room editing would have looked past that, but I wanted to sit in so I could be like, no, yeah, use that shit. Not that I wanted to sit there and say, don't put this in, don't put that in, blah, 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 blah. You can't just have someone film you and then edit it how they want it. They're not story producers, they're editors. And that's what I was trying to explain. I'm like, you guys gotta have a little bit of faith, bro. I've got extra time. I'm not a mom. I do YouTube for a living. I had no problem editing. Now, I told the girls, I still have it because I literally bought it, that we got a hard drive specifically for the footage. So if we filmed all day, they could put the footage on the hard drive in a folder that says Sunday, October 25th. Okay? All the footage from there. All the footage from the 26th. All the footage from the 27th. Break it down into folders. On the 25th, we had the 25th, daily confessionals. 25th, green screen interviews. 25th, went to the hookah lounge. 25th, 27th, we went to an animal shelter and helped clean up pig poop. I don't know. Break it down into folders. Also got memory cards, okay? So our personal stuff we didn't have to bring, but we could have it on here. So we got memory cards in case cameras ran out of memory cards, and a memory drive. And just so everyone knows, I don't know if you can see it, the purchase date is 10/19, okay? This is long before they kicked us out the chat. The first day I hit up in the chat and I said, I'm getting a memory card, I'm getting a hard drive so we can dump the footage. And Natalie was being all sketchy like, well, who's gonna take the footage? I'm like, it doesn't matter, we can literally open a Dropbox and put all the footage on the Dropbox. I'm just saying, for daily moves, so we don't lose anything, we can put it on a hard drive that was specifically for our footage. And she's like, well, I have my own hard drives. I'm like, we shouldn't use anybody's personal hard drive. I have my own hard drive. Sarah might have her own hard drive. Erica might have her own hard drive. But why would we take our personal hard drives and mix it in with a whole different business that we're trying to do? We can just put it on a business one. And she's like, well, we'll figure it out because it just gets complicated about who's taking it. So I knew right then and there some was going on, and she probably had some weird feeling that me and Gabby were planning on taking all the footage and running off in the sunset. It's literally in our contract that says Nothing will be posted on the OnlyFans without everyone's approval. So let's get into Sarah talking about the Photoshop. She was like, this is why we didn't want to use your contract, and this is why you got cut. That's why we voted you out. First of all, you can't vote people out on a production team. All right, it's just not how the world works. It's just not how business is set up. You don't see motherfuckers on the BMP or auction or whatever panel being like, okay, who votes for Danielle not to come to work tomorrow? That's not, shut the up. Shut the fuck up. You didn't vote nothing. You made a decision in your private ass group chats to change the password, change the email, not give us our cut, not give us a warning. If you're a professional, you could say, listen, you and Danny have a completely different vision of what we want to do. We want to do OnlyFans content. We want to use our phones. We want to save our money. You guys want a full-blown production. You want to give the fans what they want. So how about we just give you a cut of what has already been earned and we part ways? That would have been the professional way to handle things. And me and Gabby would have been like, bet, cool, we're out. Maybe me and Gabby will do this again at another time. That would have been the professional way to handle the situation. What they did was unacceptable, unprofessional, and quite disgusting. There are no words to explain how I felt that night. I'm sitting up late, literally late. I haven't slept. I'm taking notes. I'm like literally writing ideas for activities we can do, shit that will make 5 days immaculate so we can get the best production possible. And Randy texts me. He sends me a text. He sends me a flyer of the cast with me, Gabby, and Erica's face blacked out and question marks over it. So I go online, I go in the group chat, and I'm like, what the f is this? And then it says, Natalie has removed you from the group chat. So then I immediately go back on the computer. I try to log into the OnlyFans. They changed the password. I try to log into the email. They changed the password. It was the most conniving, disgusting, horrible shit that has happened to me in a long time. I've had girls rob me of shit before. Like come over, maybe steal a shirt, some makeup, maybe 20 bucks out my purse. But I have never, ever had somebody not only rob me of my time, my sleep, my ideas, my intelligence. I've never had someone rob me of that much money. I immediately hit Erica. She's wait a second. So she tries to log on. She can't get on. She tries to get an email. She can't get an email. Gabby DMs Tanisha. She's like, girl, this is a mess. Now it's like 2 a.m. at this point. I call Natalie. She doesn't pick up. I call Sarah. She don't pick up. I call Rocky. She don't pick up. And I literally say to them, I'm just getting my attorneys involved. So Sarah's trying to send me some bullshit ass message that she didn't know that we were getting locked out. Or, first of all, you all knew. All of you came to that decision. All of you are fucking fucks. You fuckity fucks. Fuck you. All of you knew. All of you agreed. All of you did it. You guys are equally involved in the fucking shenanigans. That's so funny because I'm just like thinking back on those Tanisha's live when she's like, if I know Natalie, she's going to take the money and run. And that's what she did with us. It's what she's going to do with these other girls. However she can fucking bamboozle these chicks to come down to Atlanta, put on a show, so she can then take the money is what she's going to do. So let's talk about Judy really quick. Yes, originally in the main group chat, Gabby and Judy were going at it. Gabby and Judy aren't cool. They'll never be cool. Judy talked on Gabby's son, and it's just pretty much a wrap from there. Long story short, Gabby don't fuck with her. I don't fuck with her. Whatever, but business is business. We said we put the bullshit aside. Gabby wanted to beat her ass on site. A lot of you say Gabby doesn't fight, but it's really me who doesn't fight. Gabby got, when the whole jumping thing happened, Gabby probably would have had a better chance of going toe-to-toe with more girls than if she walked into the room first, but that's besides the point. But basically what happened was Natalie wanted to invite Judy to come on the show. She was going to tell her that it's $500 a day, $2,500 total, and she would never get a touch of the OnlyFans money. She would get a quote-unquote appearance fee. Her plan was to have Judy meet us at a lounge. Obviously, probably immediately drama would pop off between Gabby and Judy, and before it got really bad, basically Cordell, whoever the fuck that is, Natalie was gonna have him being outside the hookah lounge with a black car waiting, an envelope with her appearance fee and saying, thanks for coming, we'll call you tomorrow when things cool down. And then she was gonna call her the next day and be like, listen, you're too much of a liability, we can't have you here, yada yada yada, maybe for season 2, for drama purposes. They planned on fucking Judy from the very beginning. Now, I don't fuck with Judy, so I was with the shits, I don't really care. But then, as soon as they cut us, they were promoting it as if Judy was going on the show. And for anyone who's actually going to be a main talent on the show, not just someone who's making an appearance, I didn't think it was cool that they would just give her $2,500 when we basically made that in an hour. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're using someone for drama purposes and actually keeping them in the house, I don't think $500 a day would have been cool. That's basically what Oxygen was paying us. Fucking pennies. Literally pennies. I think Oxygen was actually $500 a week, not even a day. $500 a week. So I tweeted Judy, and Judy was like, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it, I'm not doing it. And I guess a few people said that she was on Natalie's live tonight and she is the replacement and she is doing it. I don't really care either way. But basically the plan was to set up Judy from jump. Now Flo hit up Natalie, like DM'd her and was like, what's going on? And Natalie gave her a little lowdown and she's like, fly out for a night or two. And Flo was like, I'm kind of interested, but I'm not in the drama bullshit. I'm not trying to do no drama. And then basically the next day, Flo said, hey, like, I just talked to my parole officer. I can't go. I'm still on probation. So Flo was out. But the plan was to have Flo come down, get her hyped up. And again, she wanted the twins to start the drama. She wanted the twins to start the drama with Judy. She wanted the twins to start the drama with fucking Flo. But she wanted Flo to come down. She wanted Gabby and Flo to get into it, me or Flo to get into it. But she wanted Flo to fucking snap. And again, she was going to have Cordell, whoever this fucking person is, be outside with a black car, holding an envelope. She was going to take Flo directly to the airport, not even to a hotel. She was going to have her come in for a partial night, have her leave that same night, have her envelope with her $500 appearance fee and her ticket in an envelope, and put her on a flight that night. She was like, basically like, bye Flo, see you next season. I'll call her and I'll be like, yo, listen, I'll have you on next season when we're in Aspen, and you know, we won't have Danny and Gabby, we can turn up then, and like have it be this next dramatic, be like this dramatic thing. So she wanted it to be Judy and then Flo be Judy's replacement, and then she was trying to pitch Janelle. Janelle was going to be one of the original girls, but Janelle, like most of us, was like, I'm not really trying to post a video and promote to put money in someone else's pocket. Should have fucking listened to Janelle. But she was hitting up Natalie and was still down to come if the money was right. Now, I told him, I know Janelle. Janelle's not going to be down with booking her own flight, probably. Maybe she would have, considering the circumstances. I go, but there's got to be a car waiting for her when she's at the airport. As if I was flying in, there better be a car waiting for me at the airport. She's going to want to come to the house. She's going to want to chill. She's going to want to be here for a couple of days. And she's not going to be cool with $500. It's just not going to happen. I met Janelle. I don't know her on a personal level, but I know her enough to know she ain't going to be with the shits. So she's like, well, maybe we can get it down. Maybe we can talk her down. So Janelle was an option also to come in, but then was just never talked about again. But Janelle would have never done it for $500. I don't even think Janelle would have done it for $1,000. Especially if she knows shit's going on OnlyFans and OnlyFans money can rack the fuck up. And Janelle's like a party girl. Like, she likes to have fun. She likes to twerk. She likes to dance. She likes to be sexy. So in my mind, if I'm Janelle, I'm not getting on a fucking plane. I'm not flying all the way to Atlanta. I'm not going to be turning up on camera, twerking, giving a show, fucking partying, probably talking some shit to whatever bitch is talking shit for $1,000. Because I would say fucking no. I would have said no to $500 a day, you guys. Period. Every bad girl should be like, nah. I mean, give or take, it is season 1 and no one knows how something like this would do on OnlyFans. But I don't know, it just seems all really low. But then you think of how much stuff you're going to be doing there that adds onto production costs. So maybe $500 a day would be all that we could afford. Honestly. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not there. I don't know how production works. I don't know how it would work. But I know Janelle, and I don't think Janelle would have done it for $1,000. I even was like, even if you ask her, she'd probably not even respond. So I don't really know how that conversation ended between her and Natalie, because Janelle was just like never really brought back up again. So I'm not quite sure. So Natalie adds me to the new group chat called The Official Girls. And it's me, Gabby, Natalie, Sarah, Jada, Rocky, Shannon, Christina. Okay, that was the 8 girls. And I said, I really think that we need to add a little bit of color in here. Not only personality-wise, but also color-wise. I go, I understand you, me, and Gabby are black, but we need like some dark-skinned girls. Let's get some color. Like, this cast is very light. Okay? Let's get some color. So she's like, maybe Janelle. And I was like, no, Erica. Erica posted the video. Erica's been helping out. Why wouldn't we just have Erica? So she calls me and she's like, I don't know if I want to add Erica. I'm like, why? She posted the video. She's been contributing. She seems interested. She has a great personality. She seems to be a fan favorite from what I'm getting off of everything. She goes, well, she's a dark-skinned girl, but she's not a pretty dark-skinned girl. Natalie fucking blows me, bro. And these are conversations she's having in fucking private. And I told Erica that she said this shit. Okay? And you know you could be fucking professional when you know somebody's calling you fucking ugly and you can keep your fucking mouth shut. Even when she kicked us out and robbed us of our cut, she had the audacity to go into Erica's live and say, you're fucking ugly. And then tell Erica she wants her to come back and join the cast. Why the fuck would Erica ever do anything for you? Ever. Because this ain't no publicity stunt. Jada confessed to Erica that the plan was to just get rid of the twins and pretend like Erica was off the cast and then bring her back like a big PR publicity stunt so people would talk about drama. It backfired because Erica knows what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. So the plan didn't work out for them at all. Like, at fucking all, bro. It didn't work out at all. Because the bitch is starting to get tired. And there's so many screenshots in this bitch. I'm like, I can't do this. I can't do this right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put some of the back and forth banter about the contract here. But most importantly, I want to say that Natalie at one point said, you can sign for me. I give you authorization. That was like on draft 1. I said, you can't do that. Download the Sign Now app. Fucking sign the shit. Okay? Rocky said she signed it. Jada said she signed it. And then all of a sudden revisions need to be made. So we made revisions on that. Then we had this big ass Zoom meeting about the bank account. Because when you are on OnlyFans, you can't actually have a PayPal. You have to have a bank account. So we get into this huge argument. And I said, I'm not comfortable with money I'm making going into somebody's personal account. You have your own shit coming in. You have your own shit going out. I'm just not comfortable with it. So Sarah suggests that she'll open a business account. She'll put it in her name. And I go, okay, but you need to add everybody's name because I don't want you in charge of my money. We all have to be in charge of the money. She goes, well, what if someone needs money and takes money out? Oh, that's not what this is. If you need money, you use it from your other avenues and other businesses because you can't just go into a business account where the money is supposed to be split 9 ways equally because you need to get groceries this weekend. So she's like, well, I'm not comfortable opening an account and having you guys have the password to the account. I'm like, then you can't open the business account. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, so you want to open a business account where we put all our money, but you want none of us to have access to it. What the fuck you mean, Sarah? She goes, well, I have to go to the bank and see that if that's even possible. I go, yeah, you do that. So then Jacob hops on the fucking Zoom. Well, we have a business account and, you know, you get taxed and if you're getting too much money, it's a problem. And Natalie's like, yeah, we already have a business account. We already have a business account. We already have a business account. So finally at the end of the Zoom, we're all like, okay, so we're going to put the money in Jacob and Natalie's bank account. They're then going to pay us through PayPal the equal split. The PayPal, however, is Jacob's email address, not Natalie's. Now, at first, no one caught on to this. So, had we signed the contract that we were just, the money was getting transferred to Natalie's account and Natalie would pay us, Natalie could have fucked us. She could have rode off into the sunset, okay? Or took a flight to Dubai with all the cash, which she's probably gonna do anyway, and not pay us because technically, Jacob, the money is going to Jacob, and Jacob is the one that's paying us. So I sent a text and I said, hey, you guys, you know, actually Sarah contacted me on the side first and she's like, can you have it updated? I said, fucking yeah, bet. So then I went into the group chat and I go, listen, Jacob actually needs to be added to the contract. He needs to sign as payer and we are the payees. We have to make it very clear that the money is going into Natalie and Jacob's bank account. Jacob and Natalie will then move the money onto PayPal where Jacob's PayPal is responsible for paying us out. I was like, please confirm. Took Natalie fucking 5 days and 55 minutes to fucking respond to the shit. But after she responded to agreeing to adding Jacob's name to the contract, now getting the contracts became even more difficult. Every day there was an issue. There was one argument about she wanted it to be there's absolutely no violence, and if you're violent at all with anybody else in the house, you're automatically sent home as producer and talent. Cut from the contract, not getting paid, you're done. I said, there is a clause in the contract already, if you had read it, that's in regards to violence. However, I'm not going to add that everything is orchestrated into the contract. I'm not going to put a lie on a legal document. I'm not going to tell my lawyer to do that. He wouldn't even want to do that. And so it just was this back and forth banter. And then, even though we all agreed that production costs would come from the pot, which the pot meaning the OnlyFans money that we've earned, they then switched it and said that they don't want to spend their money. So basically, they didn't want to spend the pot money on food, the pot money on Ubers, even though it was her suggestion to begin with and everybody already agreed to it. So I felt like she was nitpicking small little things in the contract just to put off signing the contract. Because literally the day I said Jacob needs to be added, I'm going to have my lawyer revise the contracts, I was locked out of OnlyFans probably 6 or 7 hours later. Completely locked out. So I think she was like, these bitches are too smart. They know I'm about to fucking rob all of them. And I gotta let them go. Because I've already posted them online. I don't feel like reading them. I'm just going to put them all here for you guys to read. I don't really think it had to do with the cameraman. So let me just put all the fucking screenshots of the camera bullshit here. Needless to say, we had a Zoom call. We all agreed on a camera person. The next day, Natalie was like, I'm not using it. $4,500, we can use our phones. Then she kept saying, I have a guy for $2K. Even though on the Zoom, she said she told her guy she no longer needed him. She was asking me for a reel, so I sent it. Then I was like, where's your person's reel? She kept sending flyers into the group chat. Flyers of 50 cents. Flyer of this person. Flyer of that person. Flyer yada 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 yada. And we're like, cool. Doing a flyer has nothing to do with editing a whole goddamn episode of whatever we're putting out on OnlyFans. So then it turned into this big vote. No one wanted to put in money. No one wanted to do this. No one wanted to do that. Keep in mind, the money's not coming out of the direct pocket. We've already at this point made $13,000 on OnlyFans. The money is coming from the pot. So why the fuck would you girls be upset spending $500 each on a camera crew that was going to be with us 12 hours a day with mics, green screens? We can literally get everything we need done. And we don't have to pay for it because we've already earned the money. It's like our fans are sponsoring us to put on what they're asking for, which is a legitimate show. They refused. And so while we get on Zoom that afternoon to argue more about the camera person, Natalie's phone rings and she's like, it's Ray J. She puts the fucking, her thing on mute. Me and Gabby are like, why is your shit on mute? Why is your shit on mute? Why the fuck's your shit on mute? Why is your shit on mute? So she finally takes it off. She goes, I have it on fucking mute because I didn't want you guys to be loud. I'm on the phone, like getting all G'd up. And you know people are guilty when they start acting irrationally. So me and Gabby are just like this. I don't believe you, bitch. So she's on the phone with Ray J. She's like, Ray J, like, I let them know I'm doing the conversation for you. And like, I'm waivering my $15,000 fee so you can just show up on OnlyFans to put on a show. I'm like, some fuck shit's going on. He goes, yeah, I can come out on Tuesday. She's like, you can judge something, maybe like an oil wrestling competition, I don't know. So she hangs up the phone with him and she starts like yelling at us about how she is sacrificing for the fucking team and she's giving up $15,000 to sit down at the conversation for free just so she can promote that a celebrity guest is coming. I'm like, bitch, you ain't doing no fucking conversation for free just so he can show up. Y'all got some fucking, you got some shit going on. Then she says, okay, so which one of you wants to fuck Ray J so we can get a blog post on Shade Room? And Jada immediately is like, me! Oh, I volunteer as tribute. I'll fuck him. I'll do it. And Natalie was like, Gabby, I think you should do it. Mind you, Gabby hasn't had sex in almost 2 years. She's like, no, like, I'm celibate. I'm not doing it. And it just turned into this back and forth fucking bullshit about who's fucking Ray J when he comes. And I'm like, yo, is this really what the Zoom is about right now? And Natalie always talks about how fucking Princess Love is her best friend. Really, that's your best friend? But you're asking us who's gonna fuck him so you can get a Shade Room post? Because at the end of the day, it's really all about Natalie. She don't give a fuck about us. She gives a fuck about what money her and Jacob could get off whatever dumb bitch is going to Atlanta. And whoever goes to Atlanta is in fact a dumbass fucking bitch. I'm screaming it to the mountaintops. Fucking stupid. Dumb as shit. I knew right then and there some fuck shit was going on. So we get off Zoom, but before we get off Zoom, she's like, Danny, please, you're really good at creating content and lining stuff up. Can you give us some ideas? Tonight, let's do it tonight. I said, no, I'm super tired. Like, we've been on Zoom again for 2 hours. I want to get off. I haven't eaten dinner. I have to edit a video that I'm actually getting paid for on YouTube. Like, I'm gonna go. She was like, well, I just don't get why we can't just finish it tonight because, bitch, I'm tired. Gabby's son needs to eat. Bye. So we get off Zoom. A couple hours later, we're blocked out of the OnlyFans account. She immediately posts on her story, shout out to my good friend Ray J and at the Zeus Network for coming through and sponsoring the Bad Bitch reunion last minute. So I immediately was like, they're all in cahoots. The reason she didn't want us to have our own camera crew and the reason she kept shutting it down is because she already had whoever coming in to film whatever in exchange to doing the conversation, like almost like a cross promo. Like, we're gonna put Ray J on your shit and then we're gonna have you on the conversation. We're gonna promote both so the traction goes in both ways. I'm not fucking stupid. I'm not dumb. So immediately as soon as I'm locked out, I start tweeting all the motherfuckers. Boop, 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 boop. Mind you, I'm gonna go ahead and put these screenshots here of how shitty Natalie was talking about Ray J and Zeus before any of this happened. Because I forgot to put that in. So the owner of Zeus, I'm tweeting Ray J, I'm tweeting Natalie. I'm like, yo, if I don't get my money in 24 hours, all y'all can get sued. Period. Especially if you guys had some side contract going on, but Natalie is starting a contract with us, which really, even in the contract that I sent, the first paragraph says, you don't have a third party involvement with anyone that's going to basically infringe your rights. And if she in fact did have some type of agreement with Ray J or Zeus, you've already violated the agreement that you made with us. So this whole time, I don't know what's going on, I don't know what's true or not, but from my professional opinion, I don't know what's going on now because there's been so much drama, and I think everyone's starting to realize Natalie's literally a piece of fucking shit. From my personal opinion, I was like, they had something going on from the beginning, and it made sense why she was so adamant to use my camera crew, but she never sent any IG. She never sent any fucking reel of her actual camera crew. We didn't know who her camera crew was. She just kept saying, this is $2,000. And then she had Future's camera person. She said, I have people trying to help. Future's people, his camera guy. His camera guy hit the shade room and was like, I'm not a part of this. And then I reposted it on the official of Victor Twins and I said, just so you guys can see how much this chick has lied from beginning to end. He then commented on my post and was like, yeah, I ain't in it. So it was just lie after lie after lie. And I wonder, why would you be lying? And why would you care so much? If she screams that I'm so rich and I'm so paid and I can do this and I can do that, why would she care? If we got a professional crew that's willing to be with us 12 hours a day, unless she already had an agreement with somebody else to bring in a crew. But then I'm like, also, why would she be arguing that she only wants to do OnlyFans content? So it's all really confusing. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I still don't know what the fuck is going on. I just know some fuck shit went down. I don't know who's involved. I don't know what's involved. I just know fuck you Natalie, fuck you Jada, fuck you Rocky, fuck you Shannon, fuck you Christina, fuck you all, fuck you Sarah. And then Sarah posts on her IG story a clip from me and Gabby getting our ass beat before we wanted our Chipotle, and someone said, oh damn, I was hoping this happened again, and Sarah laughed at it. Sarah, weren't you jumped on your season, bitch? I'm confused. Don't you always claim that you're the nice chick? Because I'm confused. She's fake as fuck. All of them are up Natalie's ass. Today, Gabby tried to join Natalie's live 550 times. She even at one point was like, I'm not adding you. We're giving you so much promo. No, bitch, we're giving you so much promo. If it weren't for the Victor twins, no one would give a fuck right now. And the only reason people still give a fuck is because they're so convinced that me and Gabby are going to Atlanta. And I'm filming this video right now, and I was gonna post it tonight at like 2, 3 in the morning, but I'm actually gonna post it tomorrow just to reiterate and confirm to people that nope, I'm still in Boston. Nope, I'm not going. No, we have nothing to do with that. Regardless, you have been, Jada even said in a post, Sarah posted a trailer. Jada said, you're still using Danny's video that she made. All of y'all have been using everything that I've made, everything about us. You've been running with the Victor twins in this drama to hype up your shit to get paid, so I'm gonna get paid too. They had the audacity to email Erica and say, we've come to the conclusion that we'll pay you, Erica, $484.12 out of the almost $20,000 that we earned. Are you guys fucking dense? Have you lost your fucking mind? You had me, Gabby, and Erica promoting. You used us the entire week for drama. Even faked an email by Erica. Natalie fucking faked an email saying me and Erica are gonna pull up. Sarah pulls up a GUN and says she's gonna use this if we pull up. How are you going to, one, threaten us that you're gonna use a weapon if we pull up when y'all were asking us to pull up? Rocky made a video asking Erica to pull up. Natalie made a video asking Erica to pull up. I don't know if Sarah did. Jada probably did. But if someone in that house is asking someone to pull up, she even asked us to pull up and come get your money. If you're asking someone to pull up and then saying, I'm gonna use this weapon if they pull up, so basically you're planning our murder. That's really what's happening. And little does Sarah know, when you do that shit online, it's called a criminal terrorism act. It's terrorism online. Now that she has posted that video of me getting my ass beat and laughing at my expense, I'm gonna be laughing at yours soon. I'm actually gonna be laughing at all of you soon. And it's so funny because a lot of people were talking shit about me tonight. It's like everyone always talks shit. How I'm hot-headed and I call everybody out. I call everybody out because I can. I pull receipts because they're there. A liar is a liar. A spade is a spade. A pumpkin is a pumpkin. A fork is a fork. If it's there, it's there. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. And what it's gonna be is if you fuck me, you lie to me, you rob me, you manipulate me, you use me, I'm pulling out the fucking receipts. Because what you're not gonna do is rack up the money, promote your fucking shit, make hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then literally defame my character. Oh, we kicked them out because they wanted to do this. We kicked them out because they were difficult. We kicked them out because of this. No, you kicked us out because you're envious, you're jealous, and you don't give a fuck about the fans. You said it 1,000 times in the screenshots. We gave a fuck. And you thought it would be easier to get rid of us. But personally, me and Gabby believe that Natalie and all these girls never had any intentions of us actually going. I think that because keep in mind, Natalie posted everybody's voting video on her IG story except for me and Gabby's. She's been very, very open and vocal about all the other girls prior to picking the cast except for me and Gabby. I've known from jump this bitch does not want us involved. But she has no choice to have us involved because no other bad bitch on the face of the planet wants to work with her. Fucking should have hopped on that fucking train because I am regretting it now. But all this shit's happening. I don't know what's going on. We get a phone call. I'm thinking things are gonna go in a positive direction. I'm starting to calm down. And then more shit pops off online. And then the Zeus flyer is uploaded. And then I have a meltdown last night. One, because I haven't slept. Two, I'm just so fucking drained. I was literally mentally, physically, emotionally drained. And if I want to be emotional and cry on my YouTube, guess what? I'm going to fucking do that. If I'm feeling a type of way, I have every right to have freedom of speech and say what I want to say. For future business, future projects, future whatever. If there's no fuck shit going on, if there's no one lying to you, scamming you, trying to use you, whatever, no one has to worry about me pulling out receipts. No one has to worry about me pulling out receipts. Because I ain't gonna fucking pull out receipts if it's professional. If I'm being treated with respect. But if there's some fuck shit going on, if people are lying about me, lying about some shit I said, lying about some shit I did, yes, you're right. I keep fucking records. Someone was like, that's probably why you're single. You're probably fucking right. But let me tell you this, for all the men watching. I have fucked a couple famous guys that I've never talked about, I've never pulled receipts on, but you know what they did? You know how they treated me? With fucking respect. Even when I stopped fucking with them, they treated me with respect. Therefore, I've never gotten on the internet, gotten clout off their name, done anything off their name. I've kept quiet. It's the motherfuckers, okay, that fuck me and use me and then call me a crazy bitch to all their fucking friends that I'm like, skirt. I might have to pull out some receipts on this motherfucker. But even at that, I promised myself at 32 years old, I was no longer name dropping. So even if I fuck someone, I might pull out receipts, but I'm just gonna go ahead and leave his name out of it. Because I don't want guys not to date me because I have a YouTube channel. I know some guys get weird about that, and it's like, come on, babe. Come on, babe. Let's get over it. I'm not gonna name drop you if we ever break up, but we're not breaking up, are we? He's like, yeah, bitch, we are. You're fucking nuts. The big thing was, these girls wanted to stage a lot of shit. Christina wanted to use fake blood. Erica was like, nah, man, like, I mean, maybe we could do that, but then it's like in the trailer and it's just your Halloween costume. And she was like, no, I really emphasize on using fake blood and fake fights and blah, 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 blah. Natalie was like, this is gonna be staged, it's gonna be orchestrated. We're gonna get our fake security to handle our fake fights. And I was like, okay, yeah, but there's gonna be like real arguments, real fights. There's gonna be real shit going on because we should be recording 24/7. So it turned into this whole argument. It's just like what they wanted to do was not what you guys were asking for. And it was like talking to me and Erica and Gabby were just like, are they not understanding it? Are they not grasping it? This is so important to get season 1 correct, because if it's not good, if it's not accurate, if it's not correct, nobody's going to be watching. No one's going to be paying attention. Nobody at all is going to tune in to see. There won't be a season 2. It's going to be done. No one's going to tune in. You're going to be a fucking joke. We're going to be a joke. The footage is going to be trash. It's just going to come out horrible. And they were like, no, you know, Blueface and all these people are just turning up on their cell phones and yada, yada, yada. Come on now. Come on now. You know we're not about to be out here holding our cell phones for 5 days straight trying to get a fucking one good shot. It's not happening, bro. Jada's driving all the way from Florida to fucking Atlanta with like green screens and mics. Okay, cool. Do you know how to work the mics? Do you know how to take the footage off the mics from the audio? Do you know how to do any of that, chick? You can't work equipment unless you know how to use it. You need an audio person, an audio team. You need a camera crew. On top of that, hopefully you just got a camera crew and an audio team that can work fucking together. I don't know. But the shit is gonna be disastrous. Disastrous. Just an argument. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And Natalie was like, twins, you're trying to run the show. You're trying to take over. You're trying to do everything. No, we're trying to make this right. And you're not listening because it has to be all about Natalie, Natalie, Natalie. If Natalie doesn't make the final decision, it's not gonna work. She wanted us to move into a lake house. We went to the reviews on Airbnb for the lake house. Moldy towels, bed bugs. People are giving it 1 star. I'm like, Natalie, you want us to film here? This place is fucking disgusting. Gabby found a dope ass spot, talked to the owner, they booked it, they're gonna be staying there. We're obviously not going, but Gabby picked it, and it's modern day looking, and it's nice, and it's cute inside, and it's great, it's aesthetically pleasing. Natalie wanted us to go to a fucking lake house that looked like literally a scene in a horror film. Like literally I'm joking around in the group chat like, yo, Gabby, me, you, and Erica probably gonna go first because black people always die first in horror films, but most horror films, you know, start in a fucking cabin, like Cabin Lake or Cabin Fever, fucking What Happened in the Woods. I don't know. Lots of fucking scary movies. Jason, Friday the 13th. There's some fucking woods around. I don't want to do that. And I'm not also trying to leave Atlanta with bed bugs. And I'm not also trying to shower and have dirty, musky towels that aren't washed. Because these reviews on this page are terrible. But she was just like, oh man, man. She's like, I let you pick, this is what Natalie said in arguments. I let you pick the house and I said nothing about it. Oh, really? Because if we went with the house you picked, we'd all be leaving with welts and rashes on our bodies. So I'm sorry that we are keeping tallies of who's coming up with what, but it really should just be like who's coming up with the best solution that's gonna make this work comfortably for everyone involved. Let's get into the song real quick. Natalie said that Erica could do the song. Erica's a rapper. I guess Jada sings. I didn't know Jada could fucking do any music. I really don't know anything about Jada, but I guess she does music. Christina sings. Natalie hit up Erica outside of the group chat and said, do the intro song. Then she came back into the group chat and was like, no, I think that everyone should have a voice, have like say something or rap something, and it can be auto-tuned and we can put it in the intro. Mind you, Erica and Gabby wrote a little thing together. Erica played it for me and Gabby. It's good. It's like a little Bad Girls Club, really catchy, great intro song.
Money and fame, they still saying our name. Bad girls OG, still running the game. I'm a bad bitch, don't take no mess. I'm a bad bitch, these girls be pressed. I'm a bad bitch about her cash. If you don't like that, then kiss my ass. I'm a bad bitch, don't take no mess. I'm a bad bitch, these girls be pressed. I'm a bad bitch about her cash. If you don't like that, then kiss my ass. Money and fame, they still saying our name. See, that could go in the background too, or towards the end of the verse too. I mean, the end of the hook too.
They were up late doing that, okay? The next morning, Natalie's like, nope, everyone needs to be on the track. I have a studio at my house. We can perform it. Jacob can do it. First of all, your husband is not fucking rapping. Your husband can't rap. I'm sorry, he sucks at rapping. You tried to rap, you suck too. You're both not musically inclined. Sorry. I know you tried to get on Love and Hip Hop. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you, but you're not fucking, your husband has nothing to do with this other than his name is on the fucking bank account. He's not rapping no motherfucking shit. And Erica was like, I'd appreciate doing this song because I'm an artist and I want to put the song out there and blah, 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 blah. So she's like, yeah, it's probably going to be you. Who is telling you that you're in charge? Why are you telling anyone it's probably going to be you? You are not making all the decisions. You're not going to tell someone it's probably going to be you when you just called them on private and said it is going to be you. She was like, let's auto-tune all our voices. And I was like, I'm not a performer. I'm not comfortable doing that. I don't want to rap and I don't want auto-tune in my voice on nothing. I just want the beat, the beginning to be catchy, which Erica and Gabby did. Gabby didn't perform or nothing. She just helped Erica write. It was like this full-blown fucking argument. And Gabby was joking around because Gabby and I talked very sarcastically and was like, hey, listen, I helped Erica write the song. That's going to be the song. It's a bop. End of discussion period. Let's have a productive day. Whatever she said. And Natalie just wouldn't go. She kept screenshotting it and sending it in to the group chat and circling it. And Gabby was like, how many fucking times are you going to send it in the group chat? I said what I said. So it turned into this big fucking argument. Like, again, another hour and a half of my time wasted arguing about the intro song. So we're like, let's all get in Zoom. So it just turns into this argument about how Natalie is a team player and she wants us to be the best, but it's literally all about Natalie. You guys, she's so narcissistic. Like, it's sickening to even discuss how horrible this chick is, how awful this chick is, how nothing can happen unless she can say, I did it. She doesn't want anyone to take credit. It's because she wants to go to whatever network she's going to try to pitch her shitty footage to say, I produced this. She don't want anyone else to be a producer. She don't want anyone else to contribute ideas. She want to take them. She want to steal them. I know right now at this very moment, the green screen, the confessionals, all the ideas me and Gabby were arguing for, she's going to have to do in order to save face. So again, she's taking our concept because clearly this was not the route any of you were taking. This is not the route any of you agreed to. So if they in fact come through with full episodes with what me and Gabby suggested they do, you guys can one, thank us because we fought for it and we caused so much ruckus online they have no choice but to do it. And they're also basically stealing what we fought for because you guys argued very much against it so badly to the point that you exited us out of the OnlyFans account. So she kept trying to say, twins, you're trying to take over, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do that. And we're trying to explain to her, no, we're trying to make a show. We're trying to give the fans what they want. They don't want fucking us wrestling and playing Twister or playing telephone. That's not what the fuck they want to pay for. I'm sorry if you think me and Gabby are being bossy because we're trying to do right by even the fucking haters that come to my fucking YouTube and tell me every day I fucking suck. Even they don't want to see us oiled up playing Twister. They want me getting yelled at. They probably want me getting my ass beat. They want another reason to hate all of us or to love all of us. They want drama. They want grown woman shit. They want laughs. They want funny footage, real footage, raw footage in the sense that it's us. Not overly edited like Oxygen. She kept getting on our live like, oh, they wanted overly edited. They wanted full control. We didn't want to control. We wanted to give our 2 cents. And as producers, that's what the fuck you do. So I'm a little confused. So if you're telling me I can produce and I'm equally a producer / talent, why wouldn't I be able to give my 2 cents on footage that was shot to get the best episode possible? Everything was contradicting. Everything on our lie to embarrass us, degrade us, make us look stupid just backfired on her, and anything she had, I had a receipt. Everything, dude. I'm like, why have you not given up? Give up, bitch. Give up. Just give up. I don't know if I missed anything, but honestly, you guys, it's 2:44 in the fucking morning. Bitch, I literally haven't slept. I have not slept. I'm tired, bro. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this. I hope I didn't leave anything out. If I did, I'll make a part 2, but hopefully I didn't leave anything out. But keep in mind, the night this all happened, I wrote Natalie and I said you have 24 hours to give me my cut of the $15,000. The $15,000 whole. So paying for the house, paying for anything that has to do with the production, it has nothing to do with me. I helped you make that $15,000. Give me, Gabby, and Erica our equal cut. Reimbursed me for my flight, which was a total of about $4,600. She read it, left me on scene. Next day, I caused fucking ruckus. I caused fucking hell online. I don't like being ignored, especially when it comes to money. She said, bitch, I'm paying you a penny. You ain't getting shit. Like a big fucking joke. Like a big fucking joke. Then she told Erica that she emailed us a hold harmless agreement. Never got an email. Lies. So then she screenshotted the hold harmless agreement to my DM. I'm sorry, that's not my email, and this looks like something you typed up this morning because you're probably getting ripped to shit online. And one, all the numbers are incorrect. I would never sign that, nor am I agreeing to that. I told you the price I wanted. If you don't give me that price, I'm getting legal counsel. She could have made this fucking easy. You could have just given me what I wanted, and you could have fucking done your shitty ass show and done your shitty ass business and left me the fuck out of it. Now you got me fucked up. So she sent hella disrespectful messages about how she wants to call my mommy and daddy and ask what the fuck happened to us, and we're 2 little kids and we're brats. First of all, bitch, you're a couple years older than me. I'm a grown-ass fucking woman. I don't know who the fuck you're calling a little kid, but it ain't me. You're envious, you're jealous, you're a fucking bum. You're a thief, you're a scam artist. Now, all these other people that have nothing to do with Bad Girls Club are now coming out the woodwork asking for their fucking money. Natalie, pay me. Natalie, where's my money? Natalie, what's up? She's a con artist. She conned us pretty well. Then she texts me today at 2:00 p.m. after her 955 lives shitting in us, and then Gabby trying to get in the lives and she wouldn't accept us. And she said, "We all want to talk to you guys, but you're so childish, you just run to the internet. So I'm reaching out to have a phone call with you guys to move forward on all this. Is this not possible to do? Have a phone call?" Have a phone call and move forward with what? You think you're going to get on the phone, say some shit to me, and I'm going to get on a flight and do anything for you? You are bottom of the barrel garbage, bro. You couldn't even, actually someone could pay me like $200,000 to be in a room with you and maybe I would consider it. I would never fucking work with you on anything ever again. You have burned so many bridges. So many fucking bridges. All because of, what did Tanisha say? Oh, your ego. Your fucking ego, bro. That's all I can think of right now. I'm so tired. It's 3:00 in the morning. I have wasted so much of my life on this week. You guys can call me a lot of things. You can tell me I'm childish. You can tell me I'm hot-headed. You can tell me I'm never going to be a producer. You can tell me that no one takes me seriously. You can knock down every dream that I have. But at the end of the day, what no one on this planet could ever call me or Gabby is a liar. I would never rob people of money. I would never scam people of money. I would never scam people I was gonna potentially, hopefully do work with out of money. I would never even want to have that image or that reputation about me, ever. Natalie gives no fucks. Natalie gives a fuck about Natalie. And that's it. And those girls tomorrow, today actually, because it's already fucking Saturday, they're all gonna get fucked. None of them are gonna get paid. Not a single one of them. Poor things. Actually, no, not poor things, because fuck y'all. Y'all robbed me too. Fuck you all. But you all are about to get robbed too, so hope you're ready for that. I hope you're emotionally ready for what that feels like, because let me tell you, it's a terrible fucking feeling. But anyways, guys, give this, before I forget, again, start an OnlyFans, onlyfans.com/therealbitchclub. $5 to subscribe. I'm not telling anyone to subscribe right now. Me, Gabby, and Erica kind of discussed this as maybe a possible avenue of raising funds to do some type of production, since nobody, you know, believes that I can produce anything. But to make some type of production, I don't know what. I don't know if we could raise money to film a pilot to then pitch it to networks. I don't know. So I'm just leaving that in here. I'm not telling anyone to go subscribe right now because I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but it is there. I made it about a day ago. I told Erica and Gabby I wasn't sure if I was gonna bring it up, but I might bring it up. I just feel like if this is done the right way and we could raise enough cost to actually put on a fucking production, camera crew, audio crew, 2 of them, night crew, day crew, a house, a city where we can film, paying out the restaurants where we film, because you have to pay them too. If we could raise enough money to put on a production, maybe we could make something great. But now I'm just like, I don't know if Bad Girls could ever come together and ever do anything together because of egos and all that, and because someone thinks whatever. I don't know. The page is there. I'm exhausted, you guys. I literally feel like I'm going to pass out. I feel like the lights are so hot in here. I'm hot, I'm sweating, my hair is already greasy. I just did it yesterday. But give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down. But as I always say, if you're giving it a thumbs down, you probably shouldn't be on this channel. But if you are going to be here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, but also hit that bell. Because if you don't hit the bell, you don't get notifications. And if you don't get notification, what is the point? Follow me on Instagram, XXO Danielle. I know I've been locked out, but Instagram was given till the 25th to get back to the Better Business Bureau and me. So hopefully I'll be back on soon. So follow me there. Little Seeds of the Frenchie for my dog, The Official Victor Twins for me and Gabby's joint page, and Swallowed Podcast for my podcast for whatever I bring that back. TikTok, The Official Victor Twins, XXO Danielle, onlyfans.com/TheRealBitchClub, and onlyfans.com/XXO Danielle. And that's it, you guys. I'm tired. I love you all to the moon and back. Even the fucking haters. The haters can come here, they can talk shit all you want, but we are really trying to give you something great, and it blew up in our face and in all of your faces. And I don't know what's gonna happen in ATL tomorrow, and I don't give a fuck. I just know, fuck all you bitches. We ain't never gonna be cool. You're about to get robbed too. You're gonna know exactly how it felt, and you're gonna feel so fucking stupid. And it's crazy because I did the podcast with Rocky, and she was so cool, and we vibed, and I don't know what the fuck happened to her moral compass. Money makes people do really fucked up shit, and I get it, like, single mom life is hard. But Gabby's a single mom, she's struggling too, and she still would never do no fuck shit you guys just did. So, I'm just saying. Love you guys.